Episode 1, man.
Episode 1,
we're here, bro.
Yo,
that just gave me the fucking chills.
Yo, round of applause for us real quick. We did this shit. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all.
Yeah, salute, really.
Salute to myself.
If I had a cup, I would say cheers, but you know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe we should have put a little something.
It's alright, cheers.
It's
an early pod.
It's an early session right now, to say the least. It's definitely an early session. But now we're here with it.
Now we're here.
So, how long have y'all been wanting to do the pod for?
Yo, I've been wanting to do a podcast at least for like 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just never got around to it. Never was around the right people.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, life happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it isn't always just simple as just getting behind the mic and doing it, and then your life itself, find the time.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you know, the right opportunity came around, and we here, right?
It fucking happened, bro.
And we're here. Grateful for you guys, man. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Look, that's what I always tell people, man. God's gonna put certain people in your life, bro, and you'll know. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, amen to that.
Like I always tell you, I appreciate you guys, man. Real talk.
And so, me and Tino kind of go back a little bit for a few years. I was trying to find the messages, but I couldn't find them. But he had tweeted. He was like, "So who's trying to do a pod with me?" And I responded. I was like, "Yo, I've been trying to do a pod for mad long now."
Mm-hmm.
And that idea was always there and sitting.
Yeah.
We never really acted on it up until recently. We're like, yo, we got to get this pod shit going. And then me and Tina, we started talking a lot. You know, we did have a little bump on the road. You know, nothing that we couldn't fix and just talk it out. And then we had agreed that we're going to do it in a friend's garage.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we did.
And we're like, yeah, let's fucking go with it. But then the opportunity arose where we were able to do this in the studio.
Yeah.
So then it was just like, instead of us starting kind of like small and little closed area,
we started off big, off rip.
We started off big. This is big. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. No, I remember that I did tweet because I've been this is years in the making, bro. I told y'all before this is years in the making. I've been wanting to do a pod. I came real close with 2 friends of mine, but it was peak COVID, peak pandemic, and it was gonna be mainly through Zoom. Yeah. And I was like, nah, I'm not trying to do Zoom. I'd rather have the people here with me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So it wound up not falling through because you know we still young. One of the people he still had to do college and all that shit. And the semester just started, so it never happened. And this is just recent. I would say like the last year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I started talking to Fermin. Yeah. And we started thinking. We started going at it. We were before I moved out of my last crib. We were gonna do it in my extra room that we had. You remember the extra room?
Yeah.
But I moved out. I'm not there no more. And then the friend with the garage. Yeah. And then that same friend was like, yo, we could just get a studio. We got a studio. Yeah. We started talking about the studio. I'm like, yo, I think I'm going to need a third person for the pod. He's like, who? And he's like, oh, Mo's been actually brought that up to me just the other day.
Just the other day.
The other day.
That same week.
Like, out of all times. And he was like, yo, you guys should talk.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So we fucking spoke.
We had that talk.
We had that talk. Yeah. Then I spoke to Fermin. Then we all spoke together.
Yeah.
Now we got the studio. Then we moved shit in.
Then we moved it in.
Then we released shit. And then now we recorded.
Now we recorded.
Now we here. Now we fucking
here, fellas.
Yo, come on, man.
Yo, like this is just nuts, man. This is just nuts.
This is just but like not many people would have wanted to take on something so unfamiliar. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is new to all of us.
We've been very vulnerable right now.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Putting your I'll tell you what, I got a little taste of it in my youth. I'm still young, so I don't want to say. Yeah. But when I was younger, right? Yeah. I was in high school and I did a radio show. Okay. With my then my brother-in-law. Okay. They would say my ex-brother-in-law, and it was getting traction. It was getting traction, and it was when podcast just started. So it wasn't really called a podcast, but it was basically a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It released once a week. We record, release the next day, get edited, release the next day. It was on streaming platforms. So it was basically a podcast before podcasts were popular thing, or it was.
And it's crazy often. Because now the market is saturated. Like,
this
is one of the hardest things. We chose one of the hardest fields to get in, bro.
I would say that.
Yo,
it almost reminds me of music. How everybody want to make music.
Yeah, everybody wants to be a rapper. Yeah,
not everybody can make fucking music.
Yo, you know.
Yeah, man. Not for sure. Definitely. Thanksgiving, y'all. Thanksgiving just passed by. Yeah. I had a humble Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You had a humble Thanksgiving.
You had a humble Thanksgiving.
It wasn't. Family had work the next day or work that night. You know what I'm saying? One of my most humble Thanksgivings, but that's doesn't mean you're not gonna be grateful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at least you're still here. You got a place to sleep, shit like that.
Yeah.
But how did you guys spend it?
I had a couple of those. But I definitely know where you're coming from. Actually, this Thanksgiving, bro.
No, he had a Thanksgiving.
You did Thanksgiving.
I had a Thanksgiving.
You sound like, I ate food.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing that happened, dog. Come on.
Nah. But you gotta start off with the. You feel me?
All right.
I'm gonna start off with the. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like you get what I'm saying? Like I had the family come. Brother came from school. Haven't seen them in months. You get what I'm saying? So it was a good vibe. You know what I mean? When you don't see your siblings for a while and you guys all get together, you just start chopping it up. You know,
of course.
Family jokes. And then we ate, you know, I'm Haitian, so we got that good Haitian food, you know, all my Haitians out there, that dig John, you feel me? Yo, it was rocking. So it's black rice. It's called it's mushroom rice, but it's like dried like mushroom powder, and it's like it makes the rice turns black. So it's like Haitian black rice.
Yeah, actually sounds fantastic.
It's amazing.
I
have to bring it to you guys, yo. But yeah, then we finished eating. We was at the table, we ate, and then my brother pulled out the Don Julio.
Don Julio,
man. That's you see, I don't even remember what I was drinking.
Really. No, or it was Añejo.
Yeah,
it was the dark.
It was the dark one. It was the darker one. He had 2 bottles of that, bro. 2 bottles, bro. Me, my brother, and my brother-in-law finished both those bottles, bro. That could just tell you guys.
We were able to reach Mo. He posted Don Julio. We posted Don Julio. No more, yo.
No more.
We never heard from him.
I think you guys heard from me the next, not even the next night.
The night of. So
yeah.
I saw the post.
And
then you said something. And then he started typing like something like, "Are we at the studio?" or something like that, and his typing was mad fucked up, and I was like, "Oh, that boy feels it." Wow. So we got you like when it started.
When it was starting to hit,
like, you reached your peak type of thing. And then we were just here, like, all right, we're gonna record.
And the crazy thing is, I'm the one who hit y'all. I was like,
let's record.
Let's record tonight. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's try to put something out. Nah, I was gone. Man.
Oh shit.
It was just a good night, man. Great vibes. And like, you know, it's always good to be around family. You know what I mean? No matter the circumstance, especially after the year we just had, the year and a half, I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to be around each other, whatever the case may be, it was very, not to say things were back to normal, but it was, you know, things are starting to get back to the normal now. I could appreciate that.
It's a new normal. It's a new
there
normal.
You go. That's what I'm looking for.
A new normal.
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah. Getting used to it. You know what I'm saying? Now I see people with at least here in Jersey, I see people with masks that usually don't wear masks.
They don't matter.
I think that's them. They don't feel well, and I'm assuming they know they don't have COVID or they've done a test or whatever, and they just feel sick. They don't want to get everybody else sick. Yeah. Because in China they do that type of shit on the regular. No crazy virus, no crazy anything. If you're not feeling well and you still gotta go out, put on a fucking mask. Because a lot of people go out and they don't feel well, but no mask, no nothing. Now you contaminated on damn near everything.
Bro, do you realize how crazy that is though? Like, people didn't start washing their hands for real until COVID. Like, why would you not walk into your house and wash your hands or shower?
I don't get that.
Or change your clothes.
I don't get that.
Like,
hold
on.
What?
I think I got a question for y'all, bro. Do y'all sit on y'all beds with outside clothes?
I was gonna say that. Unless I'm drunk or I'm like stupid tired,
yeah,
like exhausted.
Yeah.
I do occasionally.
Yeah.
But I'm a frequent sheet cleaner.
Yeah, you have to, bro. You have to.
Like that, like definitely. Because sometimes I sleep in my sweat.
Yeah.
Because I sleep under the blankets.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I gotta wash my shit.
You have to, bro. Like for me, it's like every time I get a chance to change my sheets, I'm gonna change them. Yeah. And shower, because like that's like, you know what I mean. Like sometimes you get out that 10 and a half hour shift and you're like, damn. But you just got, I won't even be able to sleep well until I shower.
Oh, yeah. I need to bathe and get myself nice and clean.
How often do you guys wash your sheets? Like
how often?
I wash them like every third wash I do my clothes.
Every third wash you do your clothes?
Yeah.
I don't think I would be able to do that because that means it's almost all the time because I go to the gym a lot. Yeah. And then on top of the gym, sometimes I do like some sort of physical activity, like sports or something. Yeah. So if I'm rewashing my clothes a lot. Because you know how people do laundry day? Yeah. Once a week, more or less.
Yeah. And that's
I'm doing it like 2-3 times.
Oh, damn.
Exactly. Yeah,
damn.
Bro.
Yeah, your clothes getting worn out, my guy.
Oh no, without a fucking doubt. But that's that's why you see me like. I go through waves of clothes. Yeah. Like I'll be wearing, I guess, these a lot, and then I'll know where I get a new wave because I got new clothes because my shits do get worn out a lot. Is it bad? Maybe I should go deeper into my closet. Maybe. But you know, you got that favorite shirts, you got those favorite couple pants, and you gotta be wearing. You know what I'm saying?
That shit that make you feel good. Yeah, that exactly. Comfortable in. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. That's I don't like getting. I don't like.
Yeah.
Going too deep into, there's a lot of clothes I gotta get rid of. Yeah, on some shit too, though.
When it comes to that, that's one thing. I hoard a lot of my clothes. Like I just
for no reason.
Shit that don't even fit no more.
Man, it probably like 5th grade me.
Yo, I'm gonna fit in this.
I got Blue's Clues.
I clean out my closet like at least once every year.
Yeah. Once every year.
Yeah, and we put them all together. Like my whole family does this. We all clear out our closet, shit that we don't wear, doesn't fit, put in the bag, send them to El Salvador.
Wow. Yeah. I used to do that a lot when I was younger with my family. My mom used to make us do that. Well, we didn't really do it because I was younger.
Yeah, your mom really did it.
Well, that's something I should definitely go back to.
My mom does that a lot. She sends these care packages to Haiti a lot, like to her family. Or what she'll do, she'll buy stuff over here and send them over there and resell them. Cause she has some land out there and stuff like that. So take care of the people. Her people. You get what I'm saying over there. So she does that a lot. So from time to time we do send like old clothes over there. Like she'll see us about to throw something else. She's like, yeah, put that in garage. We'll go to here. But sometimes,
Yo, flip that for me.
Oh, I got.
So the peoples could
show the people.
Yeah, my fault. Yo.
Look.
Yo. We got past the Thanksgiving, right? You want to add to the Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to hear my
real quick.
I was thinking in my head. I was like,
what you gotta be thankful for? Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
Nah, I think it's like first time that I spend my Thanksgiving with my family again, because remember I was in California for a while. I was living out there, and then I was also spending my other 2 Thanksgivings at that time with my girl, because I was in a relationship. So I never really spent the last Thanksgiving with my family up until this year. So it was very nice having my family, but I didn't see everybody. So, but my real Thanksgiving was pretty much on Wednesday night with the waiting room and how fucking crazy it was.
Hold on, we didn't even address the wait. Yo, the waiting room.
I heard.
Was fucking. I seen so many people I haven't seen in years.
Yo, shout out to Angel having all those people.
Angel. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to the entire Psych House. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, it was a fucking zoo in there, bro.
It was. But it wasn't a crazy zoo. No, it wasn't the animals got loose.
Yeah, nah. I mean, nobody was really wild until probably towards the end of the night.
Yeah, well, apparently some motherfucker got choked.
Nah, some dude spat on somebody.
Oh yeah, and then got choked. Yeah. I heard it was over some female.
It was.
I mean, I bet.
Yeah,
Did we know the people?
I knew. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
put that. Yeah.
I didn't even know. When the cops were there, I thought like, oh, because it almost happened at the same time that people started having to get out. So I'm thinking the cops are there just in case.
Yeah.
And I walk out there, and then like, yeah, yo, you motherfuckers just got down. I was like, what? Wait, that was silent. Like that was quick. Like I didn't even see none of that shit.
It was so funny because I was by the exit. And the dude, like, I guess it was one of his boys. He's like, "Yo, it wasn't even me who's fighting. Why you kicking me out? Trying to get back in?" We're like, "Yo, we're closing anyway."
Just get the fuck out, please. No. It was a straight thing. It was a straight thing. I didn't drink too much because the previous day, Tuesday night, I got the day we recorded the fucking Friendsgiving shit. Yo, make sure y'all go watch that motherfucker on YouTube, on Instagram. It's on the pod page. But I was just in director mode, bro, and I was just
he was in some kind of mode.
Yo, that Colorado didn't stand up.
That color,
chance, dog.
Yeah, we really finished both those big ass jugs.
Damn near, bro. I put the biggest dent in that motherfucker.
Yo,
those motherfuckers.
For $15, if you want to get right, like,
yo, man, come on. It tastes good as, but wine.
Yeah, that wine
sucks.
drunk is different though.
Yeah.
You woke up the next day was.
Oh my! I woke up the next day a fucking trooper.
Yeah.
I got up. We edited
it. We went hard, dog.
And then I went home. Y'all saw the picture.
Yeah.
Y'all saw the picture. I might have to put the picture.
We might have to put the picture.
We might. We'll see. But I was just done up. I was just done up, bro. And I thought I wasn't gonna step out. And then my sister wound up getting ready, and she left. And I was like, let me get in this motherfucking shower and shit. And then the Excedrin started to hit. My headache disappeared. I shower. I feel fresher than ever. I'm getting ready. Then Fermin hits me. He's like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna leave Kubanu." And I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna meet you there." And then it would wound up being a great night.
Great night, yeah. And the thing is, earlier Mike was telling me, he was like, "Yo, we gonna go to the waiting room," and then even Jimmy was going. I was like, Jimmy don't be outside
on Wednesday.
Jimmy don't be outside either. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, everybody gonna be outside. I might as well, but I wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't.
You want staying in?
I wanted to stay in. You get what I'm saying? But
it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was like the best of nights. Like,
yeah.
Shit, It was a good time. It was those type of Wednesdays where like. Cause here's my thing, bro. Me personally, I'm not big into groups of people no more.
Yeah, me either, dog.
I'd rather just get a couple of us.
Yeah,
we cop a bottle, 2, 3 if we really.
We
play some drinking game. Something, some fucking dominoes.
Dominoes, you feel me? Slap them on the table. You feel me?
That's for sure, bro. That's for sure.
But every once in a while, seeing all your peoples again.
Oh yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
It's always like that when you see like. Oh, how you been? Like, you get what I'm saying? Seeing everybody, like, from high school, whatever the case may be, like, people even said that, when we get, like, we're not going to fall off, and then we fall off, and we see each other randomly over there. Like, you know what I mean? It's nice. It's nice to see people, you know what I'm saying?
I would say one thing. The people I did say I wouldn't fall off with, I think that's still been true. I would say I'm shooting 80% from it.
For me? I'm shooting like 75%.
Right? I feel it's still high.
Like
how you feel?
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't really say that. Like, I wouldn't go up to one of my boys and be like, "Yo, like, we're never gonna fall off." It's just, I don't know. It's not something I've never.
No,
I've
but like
said.
you guys don't talk as often. Well, of course, nah, because then I'm lying. Then I'm probably shooting mad low. So there's a lot of my dudes I don't talk to that as often, but you see them and it's mad low.
Like it never falls off, like type of deal. Yeah. Like, I mean, for me, it was like I had like 5 friends. It was 4 friends. It was the 5 of us, and those like even though we don't talk every day, like even when they come back around and stuff like that, we're always like, you know what I mean, tight knit type of group type of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, Everybody's schedule changed. We get older. There's no,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's a lot of shit
It
going on.
ain't no hard feelings. If one of your boys or one of your peoples have a hard feeling about you guys not being able to communicate and talk every day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like
That's why I say you gotta have low maintenance friends.
yeah, bro. Like
You got to.
we all grown men. Like you get, I can't sit around like
waiting for a motherfucker to
come on, dog.
stick. Yeah.
Come on, yeah. We don't even gotta go too deep
Yeah,
into
we're
that.
not
But
gonna-
you
nah,
know, you know
I'm
what I
not-
mean? Like
I mean, me and Santino had a conversation a few months ago.
yeah,
When we started kicking it again, and we picked up right where we left off.
Yeah.
Because he was gone for the Air Force, I was gone in Cali. We haven't even spoken to each other that whole time.
that whole time. Yeah.
We started kicking it again. I don't even remember how we started chilling again.
One day, I think one day I just went out. You was there. We all said hi to each other, and then you're like, "Yo, hit me." Yo, I'm gonna. You know when you give a motherfucker, "Yo, hit me,"
Yo, hit me.
and you not gonna hit.
Yeah.
We hit each other.
Yeah.
We hit each other.
Yeah.
Pause if needed. Right? And boom,
Yeah.
it's like that.
That's it, bro.
It's like that.
That's how this works, bro.
It really does. No, but you wanna know what's crazy? It was almost the same thing with you and me because you haven't been outside in a minute, and then it's almost like when I started going outside again,
And you started-
you
Bro.
told me you want to just going outside again too.
Yo,
Boom, crazy.
yo, I was inside for a good like 2 years.
You was
bro.
inside.
Inside, just cooking up,
Okay.
cooking up the
I
business.
wasn't inside.
Nah, I was inside though.
Colorado, I was not inside. And I was in the military.
Yeah, you.
Nah, you know what? Let me not self-incriminate myself.
That's a different day for a
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
different
that's a
pod.
different
Yeah,
topic.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a different topic right there.
yeah.
Put that one on the list. Oh shit.
But yeah, definitely, you get to see like when you take those couple of like whatever months, year, whatever off, and you start working on what you got to work on, bro. It's different because when you're in it, you don't notice that everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you start to put your product out there, when you start to do whatever it is you're doing, and you start to like really like see how many people really mess with what you got going on, and really like see what you're doing. Not that you need their validation, not that you need their approval, but it's like, damn,
You appreciate it.
I appreciate
You
that.
appreciate
You get what
it.
I'm saying? Because it was like we went to David's party. I think that was my first time popping out. It was like I forget. It was David's party. Was it David's party or
The one at Angels.
the one at Angels? Yeah.
It was Davis.
It was David's party, right? And we popped out again. People, it was like, yo, let's see you doing your thing with the car wash and whatnot. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I mean? It's always appreciative when people,
Of course.
yeah, of course.
Of course.
So,
That motherfucker stepped out with the crutches that day.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that was like week like 3. No, I think that was the second week of me being on crutches.
yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3, like still in a lot of
Still
fucking pain.
a lot of pain, just outside, bro.
Just outside.
That's one thing. Fermin's gonna have a good time. I love that. You know what I mean? I love
Couldn't hold him back.
it. Yeah, ever.
That shit was gonna slow me down.
That
I was at lobby.
Yeah,
You was the night
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Y'all was fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
we was
no.
at lobby and everything,
Yo,
dog.
in crutch.
In crutches.
Yo, ID.
It's like,
Give me a second. Give me.
Yo,
give me-
having to go through all this crowd of people, be like, yo,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yo, I gotta go use the bathroom.
I'll go along.
Yo, I gotta go use the bathroom. Watch out! I'm just trying to get. Can you fucking move, bro? Just with the fucking crutch.
Open the stall with the crutch.
People are probably nice to you. One, because you're gonna feel so bad
Yeah.
for somebody, and two, you don't want to mess with a motherfucker with a crutch.
the crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that adrenaline kick in, that motherfucker gonna stand on both feet and start swinging at you with a fucking crutch.
Crutch.
you don't
I
want
got
that.
mad reach with this crutch.
Yeah, and you gonna reach a motherfucker. Come on, don't mess with a motherfucker with a crutch.
Unless the table's turned and they grab it from you.
Ooh.
And then it's
Ooh.
over for you, dog.
And then
And
I
now-
got
now
another
y'all-
one.
y'all doing two crutches. Yo, Star Wars and shit like that. Oh no, it's always just goes like that. You're like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
But no, I mean, yeah, a lot of people were very nice to me while I was on crutches. Felt like it really helped me because that was a bad mental state I was in.
Injuries would do that. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yo, I could only imagine, though.
So like whenever someone offered help or some shit, I was really appreciative. Made me feel good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Especially when not being able, like, I've been through injuries before where you just, like, you're stuck at home. And that goes, a lot of people don't realize what goes into that. You're stuck at home all the time, and maybe your home is not the best situation or whatever's going on. And it's just like, damn, I really don't want to be here right now. And then you're stuck here because you're hurt or you're injured or whatever the case may be. You know? It's just, it's not the wave. You know what I mean? So if you're going through anything like that, we feel you. We here for you, dog. Reach out to us, man. Whatever we can do, man, to help.
Especially during the holiday season, because not everybody. Some people, I don't want to. They succumb to the pressures of they're supposed to be happy during the holiday seasons. Everything's supposed to be jolly. And the third, and that's not always the case, bro. That's not always the case, and that's all right. That's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Reach out to your peoples. And if you don't reach out to your peoples, then connect somewhere spiritually. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Straight up. Because if you don't got nobody else, you got yourself, man. And don't underestimate that statement right there. Do not.
There's power. There's power within.
Yep. Straight up, man. Straight up. Speaking of holidays, I want to give a huge shout out to Jimmy. Show him the piece, yo.
So well, hold on. Jimmy's brand is Late Arrival.
Late Arrival.
You feel me? But look at this, man. The Don't Quote Me podcast. I'm gonna take this ornament off real quick so you can see the camera. Sorry if you're hearing this in the car. You feel me? You can't really see it right now, but go check it up on our YouTube. But look at that. Jimmy that guy.
Jimmy that guy. Shout out to him, man. He also made one for Aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Michael.
Aesthetic. Our other partner. You feel me?
Hold on. He got it.
Look. Bring it in.
Yo, hand model and shit.
Look at that. We got Aesthetic. The Don't Quote Me pod. Yo, I'm baffled right now. Look at that, bro. And Late Arrival. He
just keeps doing his thing, fucking
man.
Guy right there.
Shout out to
He just keeps arriving.
Yo, he keeps arriving. Literally,
he hasn't been late. Actually,
never been late.
He's never been
always
late.
On time.
Yeah, always on time. We're just late on finding out. That's what it is. That's what it is.
We're the late arrival.
We're the late arrival. Oh my God, bro.
That boy's a genius.
Yo, that boy's a fucking genius.
I've been sleeping.
Yo, we've been sleeping.
We've been under the rock somewhere.
That's crazy.
Wow, man. One thing about our city though, shout out to Rahway, man. A lot of talent here, man.
Facts.
A lot of talent. If you network with the right people, man, you find yourself with good people. That's one thing I can say about our city, man.
Yeah, our city is very talented. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but we were nominated for one of the best artistic small towns in all of the United States.
Really?
For real?
Yeah. So I think we finished top 3 for sure. But just for Rahway even getting that nomination says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a lot.
Man, me and Michael talk about this, and I'm pretty sure you guys have had this conversation with him on how much bigger culture crawl could have happened.
Oh yeah.
What it could have been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, you see all these apartment buildings, you see all this gentrification going on.
Call it what it is, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And this, like, the city of Rahway should definitely take advantage of it, I guess, and putting more into the youth and things like that. Sure. You know what I'm saying? It's a stop to New York.
Yeah. Before
New York, it's like a mini New York. All these apartment buildings, all the things, all these great restaurants too, great foods, bro, great people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a big melting pot here in Rahway. 100%. Filled with talent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got awards to fucking show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something like the city should definitely take advantage of, and they kind of missed. Yeah. Missed with the culture crawl. Michael's bit didn't miss. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his fashion show. Oh my.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Considering it was one of the first ones here in Rahway, at least to our knowledge. Definitely for our generation. Yeah. Right? And it was all his own marketing.
Yeah, his own marketing.
Word of mouth type of thing. No real backup.
Bro, that happened because of people he knew. He networked. You know what I mean? Him and Paris did their thing on that whole section, getting the artists to come out. You know, shout out to every artist that was there. You know what I mean? Shout out to the models. Shout out to the photographers. Everybody who was there, man. That was a great thing for the city. Just because, like you said, now that's bringing the more youth, more people from the city, more people like all around. It's a great aspect for Raw. You know what I mean? And if we can get more into that, the sky's the limit. Like
sky's
really,
the fucking limit.
Really,
straight up. I'm agreeing with that.
Yeah, so now that we're on the topic of designers and shit, I want to, talk about Virgil Abloh and his passing at 41 years young. Yeah. The impact he's had on music, fashion,
everything.
Man, it's just, and someone with such a beautiful heart too.
Tell me about it.
And cancer just takes some of the most beautiful people away, man.
Facts, bro. It's always fuck cancer, though.
Yeah.
Always.
Rest in peace to him, man.
Rest in peace, bro. Rest in doubt.
Condolences to his family.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who was involved with him. That's a hard. Losing good people is hard. You know what I mean? Losing anybody is hard, but especially the great people, the good people, like that had such an impact on our generation, bro, and generations in front of us. Like, that's the type of person he. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, that's the type of person he put out to be. That's his brand was always like, one of those things. Like, it just always had respect.
Yeah.
So it's just to see that was very sad, but we were all on that time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw someone say, man, like when great people get taken away, it reminds people how precious our time really is, and that we don't have much of it, and to always move like that according to that. And it's true, bro. It's very true.
100%.
Like Fermin said, 41 years young. Like, bro, it almost reminds me of when DMX passed. Like that, mad young.
DMX, Kobe. We lost in the past.
Yeah,
like, come on, that was one. That for me. That like, forget about it. Yeah, Kobe was a hard one for me, man. I grew up watching the Lakers, watching like that's my guy. But
facts, bro.
Yeah, rest in peace to those legends. That's what just reminds us. Give these legends, give the people around us, give our friends their flowers while they're alive. That's a big one, man.
Because what's the point of them if you can't smell them?
You can't smell them. Yeah, bro.
Straight up.
Learn how to appreciate people while they're here, man. Because you never know, bro. That's why one rule of thumb, like I always go by. I don't care what type of time I'm on. What if we're mad at each other? If we not, whatever. All that stuff is for the birds. When I walk out my house, I tell my, people I love them, and I go on with my day, bro. No matter what type of time we on. Yeah. We could be angry at each other right now. Yo, love you. I might be the last time I walked out the house and said I love you. You get what I'm saying? So that's just how I am.
Straight up, man. I'm agreeing with all that. Yeah.
But man,
I think that's start wrapping it up, guys. Yeah. Hey, yo, I'm just gonna come on.
Yo, bro.
Come on, breathe in, guys. Yo, great shit. Great shit. Amazing shit, yo. We did that shit.
That's it.
We fucking here.
Look,
Fermin.
Yo, Fermin.
Take it away.
Take us out with a bang, baby.
Take it away.
What we got?
I wasn't even ready for this.
You wasn't ready? Oh, shit.
It got it.
It's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
I just gonna set the tone for the rest of the day. If the mic.
Wait. Play some shit that got impacted by Virgil.
Yeah.
Oh, it died?
Nah,
it turned off.
Damn.
It's alright. You see, y'all seeing the role in that authenticity, man. This is what we're about. This is what. Don't quote me.
But we might cut it though.
We might cut
it though.
We might.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
We will see, man.
Hey, episode 1, Don't Quote Me podcast coming to an end.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody that's tuning in. Yeah. Thank you to everybody that isn't, because eventually you fucking will.
You will. I promise you will be. You'll hear about us.
Yes, you will.
You're gonna see us. We're not going away. This is not some fluke.
Nope.
You're gonna hear Don't Quote Me everywhere. On the radios, all major platforms. We coming, baby.
You already fucking know.
Look, we love y'all. Be safe. And see you next episode.
Love.
Peace out.
Love.
Damn, your lips very soft. As I turn my Blackberry off. And I turn your